Welcome back to another electric vehicle news roundup. Here are the top 5 electric vehicle news for you. If you are here for the first time, we create videos about electric vehicle technology, news, projects and more. Please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get notified when we publish every single video about electric vehicle. The first news is that Volkswagen tests DC wallbox for bi-directional charging. Vehicle-to-grid technology allows the cars to charge from the power utility grid and discharge the power back to the power utility grid whenever it is necessary. Volkswagen is now experimenting with a bi-directional charging technology. They announced that it is testing a DC wallbox that allows the vehicles to connect to the power utility grid and discharge power into the grid. VW is testing 20 charging stations between 5 sites under this pilot program. We have a video about vehicle-to-grid technology and the impact of electric vehicle charging on power utility grid. I will provide the link to that video in the description. Remember to check it out after watching this video. The second news is that a survey shows 7 out of 10 Americans interested in getting an electric vehicle and want more vehicle choices and charging. The latest consumer survey reports shows that 7 out of 10 drivers in the United States see a future in electric vehicle and thinks that the charging infrastructure and price remain barriers. Interestingly, 71% of the drivers surveyed by the Consumer Reports were interested in getting an electric car. 27% said they would consider getting one for their next car, and 4% had already planned on making their car electric. We knew that there are some drawbacks for electric cars. 5 out of 10 drivers are concerned with that the unavailability of public charging stations. They think that the public charging stations along the highways would increase their interest in buying or leasing an electric car. In addition to this, people are interested in greater variety of electric cars from manufacturers. 7 out of 10 said that they need electric powertrain in more vehicle types such as pickup trucks, SUVs, etc. Only 4% of people opposed this idea of electrification of all kinds of vehicles. It would help the automakers to take a decision where to focus in future. The third news is about battery swapping stations. Sun Mobility to set up 100 electric vehicle battery swapping stations. EV Solutions and Services startup Sun Mobility announced that it will set up 100 electric vehicle battery swapping stations across Bengaluru in another 12 months. The company is planning to replicate an EV swapping station network similar to the 85 LPG stations serve 180,000 freewheelers. We discussed the battery swapping for electric vehicles in detail in another video. Check out the link to that video in the description. Sun Mobility is trying to make electric vehicle refill faster. Their solution can now work with two-wheeler, three-wheeler and small electric cars as well. The fourth news is about Apple electric car. Apple is planning to launch self-driving electric car. The iPhone maker is planning to launch an all-electric car by 2024 that use a new battery technology. The project is referred as the Project Titan. According to the report, it is moving ahead with plans for a complete car that will be sold to the consumers. The key feature of the car is a novel monocell that will involve larger individual cells in the battery pack. It will help out to free up the space occupied by smaller individual cells in EV battery packs. They will use lithium iron phosphate battery chemistry that could provide more range with reduced cost. The fifth news is that EV battery price fell 13% in 2020. It is a great news that EV battery price has been falling day by day. The battery is one of the most expensive components in an electric vehicle. The reduction in the price of battery would result in a drop in the total price of the vehicle itself. According to a report by Bloomberg New Energy Finance, the battery price have fallen 13% in 2020. In the past decade, the average prices have fallen from $1,100 per kilowatt hour to $137 per kilowatt hour. It is around 89%. Battery pack prices of less than $100 per kilowatt hour were also reported for the first time. It was the price pointed by the analysts when EV will achieve true affordability. The BNEV predicts that the average battery pack price will be $101 per kilowatt hour by 2023. That's all in this video. If you like this video, please tap the like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. Here is the video about the vehicle to grid technology. Please do watch that video. See you in that video. Thank you so much for watching.